Many of you know that over the last few days, I have been working on a virtual 40 hours project with a few other people. It's really been an awesome experience for a number of different reasons, but the thing that's really striking me right now is the experience of the church in this moment for me and in working on this project. I know a lot of people have really struggled these days where we're separated from our church community, and that's a real part of the lived experience of being a Christian. But what's been really cool for me in working on this project with the people I've worked on is just how really the church has made herself manifest, and Christ in his church has made himself manifest through this whole project. It's just been the coolest thing. From individual sacrifices that have been made, from the humility of particular individuals who have been willing to say, yeah, I can do that. Use me in whatever way you want. Like bishops a bishop who's taking an adoration hour that's at 1:00 in the morning, or a friend of mine, Father Anthony Coe, saying, I'll make these videos, whether or not you use them, I'll do them. Seeing a number of us who have other responsibilities in life right now, things to take care of, and we're able to do them and still be attentive to this project at the same time. And to be sure, maybe we're pulled and it's a stretch, but at the end of the day, by God's grace, our work gets done. We get done what we need to get done, and the project moves forward, and people cooperating in ways, it's just the coolest thing. My sister Kate and I, who's another person who's working on this project, she made the comment the other day as she was sitting in adoration in her parish, which they're still allowed to have their churches open right now, and so her parish up in Minnesota does have adoration of the Blessed Sacrament going on. Kate talked about how she basically just said, "You've got this, Jesus. Lord, this is all you." And I think very often in our experience with church, and our relations with each other and our projects in the church, we can lose sight of the Lord's presence in all of that, how Jesus is actively at work in what we do, in the projects that we have, in the initiatives that we undertake, in the broad charitable works, when human beings come together to work together for him as members of his body. Christ is there in the middle of it. And even though at times, you might have a ton of moving parts, and you might look at it and be like, I don't know how this is going to get done. You just want to place it in the Lord's hands, because he can take care of it and do amazing things with it. And I'm here to testify to you, I'm seeing it happen. I've got great reason. We've got some stumbling blocks along the way still to get this project home, but I've got great confidence because we've placed it in the hands of the Lord that it's going to happen. And there's so many good fruits that have happened so far, and it just seems like the Lord's pointing us on our way well. And I just offer that to you as a witness, that in your projects, consecrate them to Christ, allow him to work through you, place things in his hands, trust in him, and you can see awesome things happen, and all sorts of collaboration and co-workership that you never would have expected. You all take care.